Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here is today's question. Any pointers on furnishing/decorating a smaller office with no windows? What have you found helpful in getting your office decor started? Before I answer, I would like to thank TherapyNotes for sponsoring Ask Allison. They are the #1 rated electronic health record system available today. With live telephone support 7 days a week, it's clear why TherapyNotes is rated 4.9 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot and has a 5-star rating on Google. TherapyNotes makes billing, scheduling, note-taking, and telehealth incredibly easy. And now for you prescribers out there, they offer ePrescribe. If you're coming from another EHR, TherapyNotes makes that transition incredibly easy, importing your demographic data free of charge so you can get going right away. Find out what more than 100,000 mental health professionals already know. Use promo code ABUNDANT at therapynotes.com for 2 free months. Yes, I have had one of these windows one of these offices that's very small with no windows. I have been there. I learned a ton from my friend and decorator, Hillary Holmes at Hilly Tree Designs. And she has done my offices. She's done a few rooms in my house, my old house and my new house. She always has me pick words for how I want the space to feel. And as therapists, that's kind of our wheelhouse. So maybe you want your space to feel cozy and warm and welcoming. Maybe you want it to feel unexpected, interesting, layered. Maybe you want it tidy and minimalist and clean. So choose everything essentially that goes into your space according to the feelings that you identified you wanted to feel. Your space needs to feel like you, but it also needs to be a fit for your clients too. I would say dark colors don't always make a space feel smaller. Don't feel like you have to do like an all white and beige palette to make the space feel lighter and bigger. I'm also a huge fan of lamps instead of overhead lighting, and a smaller office is ideal for that. This one is so big, there's no chance with just lamps. Now, with regards to it being windowless, I have seen large light colored art being hung in the place that a window might have made sense. A colleague had a vintage window that she placed an image of the beach behind, which has to be done really well for it to not just sound like somebody put a poster up and taped this thing to it. It could look really bad really easily, but she managed to do it in a way that worked. The thing that I've also seen that I love the most is a stained glass window hung on the wall where it kind of feels like a window would go. I love, love, love decorating, and I really believe that it can be a part of our branding. It can also set the stage for professionalism. Almost every single new client I've had, when they first come into this office, they say something like, wow, my office looks like I'm successful, which I appreciate. But it was not always like this. And I don't recommend spending a bunch of money to get this jaw-dropping office in your first space. Good enough is good enough until you can afford it without stress or debt. Before I had offices I felt really proud of, I never had a client leave because the office wasn't fancy. It's not necessary to have a really nice office for you to do great work. Today's free worksheet is you can have what you want. You found an office that you want. Now get clear on all the other things that you want so that you don't end up miserable in your practice. If you need help clarifying other parts of what you want for your practice, we walk you through how to decide what you want and then how to get what you want in the Abundance Party. If you're ready to get your practice off the ground and to get it full, but you just need some directions, then please join us. I will leave a link for that. I hope you have a really great day, and I hope you have a good time decorating your office. I hope it is fun and smooth.